When Justin Wright was planning to move from Nottingham to London, it was an exciting time. All the better when he thought he'd found a nice room in Bethnal Green with a letting agent. But the picture on the ad wasn't all it seemed.
It was nothing like this at all.
In fact, it wasn't even that room, was it?
No, it wasn't even that floor.
Unable to get down to London and view the room for himself, he paid the deposit on trust, but in fact had fallen victim to what's known as a bait and switch scam.
I went in and I immediately realised that the room that I'd had the pictures of was occupied by someone else because they were stood at the door. So I said, oh, where's room 6? And they indicated upstairs. And then when I got to the top floor, I've got this tiny box room and my heart just absolutely sank and I kind of thought, oh, I've been had.
The principle is you're shown one thing, but what you get is something very different. In Justin's case, not just a tiny room, but one with mould and damp, and trading standards are seeing more of it.
When you give a description, it's got to be accurate. You can't give a misleading description or even a mislead by omission either.
So this isn't uncommon then?
No, not from the information that we're getting anyway.
Before Tower Hamlets Trading Standards got involved, Justin raised his concerns with Sterling de Vere, the letting agent in question, but to no avail. And this isn't the first time they've been forced to pay a hefty fine.
They've also been fined several £1,000s a few months ago in relation to a flat in this block of flats in Shoreditch, for which they had failed to obtain the proper licences or ensure that it was in a safe or good condition.
It's part of a growing effort to make renting better, and at £167,000, this latest fine is the biggest Tower Hamlets has seen in this sector in over a decade.
We're going to clamp down hard on landlords who we find acting badly. If you think you've been ripped off by a landlord, please come and talk to our trading standards, because we're there to try and look after people in our borough, have people making good business transactions and living happily, but stamping on people who are behaving badly.
In a statement, Sterling de Vere told us the amount of the fine is grossly disproportionate. It was wrong in principle for the judge to sentence on the basis of bait and switch. We have already reviewed our procedures to make them more robust and ensure this does not happen again. For Justin, although it was a bad experience, it hasn't put him off living in the capital. Wheble, BBC London News.